Good afternoon. Welcome to the Cleveland Metropolitan School District's John Marshall School of Engineering commencement ceremony for the class of 2023. Before we begin, please turn your cell phones off or on vibrate. We ask that you rise and receive the class of 2023. Oh, no, I don't know. Welcome Board Member Dr. Lisa Thomas, CEO Mr. Eric Gordon, fellow podium guests, principals, administrators, families, friends, and supporters to the John Marshall School of Engineering 2023 commencement. At this time, we will have the color guard, followed by the national anthem.
dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. As a note, photos of the graduation will be available via a QR code that is on the back of your programs. Please welcome Dr. Primus to the podium, who will offer greetings to the graduates and all attendees.
I'm going to pause for a second to let some people sit. All right, so we made it, guys. Distinguished guests, family, friends, parents, teachers, and most importantly, the class of 2023. Welcome to the John Marshall School of Engineering 2023 Commencement Services. Today we celebrate the hard work and dedication of our graduating scholars. My name is Dr. Timothy Primus, the principal of John Marshall School of Engineering. Today we will share in a special rite of passage for every young adult. High school graduation. It's a time to celebrate and rejoice for the years of hard work and dedication in the process of becoming lifelong learners and global citizens. Before our introduction of dignitaries, I would like to recognize the John Marshall High School team. These individuals all took part in your child's success to reach this day. John Marshall teachers, parents, and coaches, please stand and be recognized at this time. I would also like to recognize my dream team, Assistant Principal, Mr. Jason Klotman, Campus Coordinator, Ms. Crystal Turnbow, School Secretaries, Ms. Samira Faraj, and Ms. LaKayla Briggs, and our Guidance Counselor, Ms. Latrice Mosley Williams. And also, she already stood, but your Senior Advisor, Ms. Emily Megan. Thank you for all you do to help make this ship run smoothly. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the presence of our esteemed guests and colleagues, commencement speaker and CEO of CMSD, Mr. Eric Gordon, CMSD board member, Dr. Lisa Thomas, Deputy Chief of Student Services, Ms. Jessica Baldwin, and my boss lady, High School Network leader, Ms. Erin Frew. As we celebrate the class of 2023 today, we must acknowledge the type of perseverance and grit that it took for you all to reach this milestone. As a group, we have dealt with trials and obstacles this year, but you pushed forward and you kept your focus on this day. High school graduation is an important milestone, one that you will always and should always be proud of for achieving. But it is the first step to a lifetime ahead of you, and it will be full of highs and lows. I have no doubt that each of you will work hard to make sure that you beat every challenge in life and that you accomplish every goal that you have for yourselves. Never failing, but in the rising every time we fail. As a group, you have overcome the adversity of remote learning during the COVID-19 pandemic by persevering through the challenges. Several seniors in this class struggled through remote learning, but found ways to advance themselves by taking AP classes and college-level courses to increase their GPAs to be able to get into college. This senior class also has received over $350,000 in scholarships and awards. 40 of the students in your presence are Say Yes Scholarship recipients. Students in this class are graduating college and career ready. Many of them are going on to work. Many are going to enlist in the military. And then we have several students at this time that will be going to colleges such as the City University of New York, John Jay College of Criminal Justice, Baldwin Wallace University, Kent State University, Norfolk State University, the University of Akron, the University of Toledo, and of course, Cleveland State University. These students will be studying things, of course, many will be studying engineering, health sciences, nursing, and many other different careers that they will embark on as they matriculate through life. We will now have Assistant Principal Mr. Jason Klotman come up to recognize the Say Yes Scholars, scholarship recipients, the top 10, and our class officers.
Thank you, Dr. Primus. Our Say Yes Scholars are noted in the program and are on the screen. Scholars, please rise to be recognized. Graduates, you may be seated. Scholarship recipients, as your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Asia Cook, John Marshall Alumni Association. New Sheikh, John Marshall Alumni Association, and College Now Traditional Student Scholarship. Graduates, you may be seated. At this time, will the top 10 scholars please rise? Sadaf Muhibzada, Stacia Jackson, William Kamara, Asia Cook, Brian Camacho Lozada, Zanat Yusufzai, Leisherie Rodriguez Ortega, Hermione Urena Cedeno, New Sheikh Salutatorian, Diana Albana Valedictorian. Graduates, you may be seated. Class officers, as your name is called, please stand to be recognized. Hermione Urena Cedeno, Class President. Victoria Garcia Torres, Vice President. Viviana Torres Dorado, Secretary. Stacia Jackson, Treasurer. Graduates, you may be seated.
Thank you, Mr. Klotman. Please welcome to the podium valedictorian Diana Albana, followed by salutatorian Nu Sheikh.
Good afternoon, Dr. Primus, Mr. Klotman, teachers, staff, parents, and other distinguished guests, but most importantly, our class of 2023 graduates. It is a great honor and privilege to stand before you today as the valedictorian of our graduating class. I would like to start us off by congratulating everyone here for making it, especially to our parents for constantly supporting our fellow students and making sure they succeed in school and life as a whole. I would also like to express my gratitude to all the teachers, staff, and administrators who have dedicated their time and effort to ensure that we receive the best education possible. Your hard work and commitment have helped us achieve our academic goals and prepared us for the challenges of the future and will be a continuous reminder for us to be the best versions of ourselves possible. As we gather here today to celebrate our achievements, I would like to take a moment to reflect on our journey. The past few years have been a roller coaster ride filled with ups and downs, successes and failures, but through it all, we have persevered. We have learned the value of hard work, dedication, and resilience, and these are the qualities that will serve us well as we embark on the next stage of our lives. As we move forward, I urge everyone to stay true to themselves and their passions. Don't be afraid to take risks, to pursue your dreams, and most importantly, follow your hearts. Remember that success is not measured by awards, titles, or the amount of money we make, but by the impact we make on the world and how we better the lives of others. I would also like to encourage you to be lifelong learners, to never stop seeking knowledge, and to always strive for self-improvement. In closing, I want to express my sincere appreciation to all of my fellow graduates. You have been my classmates, my friends, and my inspiration. Together, we have accomplished great things, and I have no doubt that we will continue to do so in the future, earning our place in society. Thank you once again to all the teachers, staff, administrators, and parents who have supported us throughout our academic journey. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations on this momentous achievement. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I look forward to seeing the amazing things that you will accomplish.
Good afternoon, my fellow Americans. It is already the time of graduation. Time has gone by so fast that it feels like I was a freshman yesterday. As much as we look at today as an important day, it is much important to realize and think what we all went through to get here. We must thank and acknowledge the people who motivated us, instilled faith in us, and compelled us to persevere until this very moment of a new beginning. As you see, I didn't say this is the end. I didn't say this is the end, but rather a beginning into a new chapter of all our lives. Each seat here stands as a testament to the hard work and deserving accomplishments of those who occupy them. I stand here as a representative of the class that has achieved wonders, conquered the test of time, exemplified perseverance, and is destined to change the world for the better. To my classmates, even if no one has told you, let me be the one to say that you deserve to be proud of yourselves. Everyone deserves to be here, and I applaud you for your unwavering dedication. We have gone from walking rounds around this gym to now taking our final walk through the stage. These hallways have been witnesses to our growth, both as individuals and as students, encompassing both our physical and emotional development. Every day we walk through these hallways that change something within us. Each day celebrates those changes made within you, the changes that motivate you to journey through life. As we walk this stage, we are walking into a life full of more opportunities. As you walk this stage, you are creating an identity for yourself. Always remember that even if no one stands with you, you stood with yourself. Create your own identity and become the person you aspire to be. For in your hands lies the power to achieve anything. Embrace your uniqueness and refuse to conform. For it is others who must adapt to make room for your brilliance, to radiate the celestial stars you are. As one said, aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana and Nu, and congratulations to you both. Please welcome Hermione Urena Cedeno to the podium, who will introduce our keynote speaker.
Eric Gordon was appointed Chief Executive Officer of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District in June 2011, after serving as the District Chief Academic Officer for 4 years. He is responsible for the leadership and daily management of Cleveland's 35,600 student school district. In July 2012, Mr. Gordon led a citywide coalition to develop Cleveland's plan for transforming schools, or the Cleveland Plan, which has resulted in dramatic improvement in academic performance over the last decade, including a 29 percentage point gain in graduation rates. Following years of decline in post-secondary enrollment for CMSD students, despite the increase in graduation rates, Mr. Gordon then led a citywide coalition in bringing Say Yes to Education to Cleveland, that for the next 25 years will make CMSD students eligible for full tuition scholarships upon graduation. After the launch of the Say Yes scholarships, CMSD saw its first increase in post-secondary education enrollment in 5 years, going from 44% to 49%. Among his many awards, CEO Gordon received the Green Garnet Award of the Council of the Great City Schools in 2016, distinguishing him as the top urban educator of the year, the highest national honor for an urban school superintendent. In addition to being named one of Cleveland's magazine's most interesting people early in his tenure as superintendent, Mr. Gordon's active engagement in the Cleveland community has been noted with a number of community awards, including the Diversity Center of Cleveland's Humanitarian Award, Inside Business Magazine's Power 100 Award, and Smart Business Magazine's Top 50 Award, which honors the most successful executive in Northeast Ohio, and most recently, the Martha Holden Jennings Foundation's Outstanding Ohio Superintendent Performance Award.
Well, good afternoon. Oh, I thought we were here for a John Marshall commencement. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, moms and dads, grandmas and grandpas, aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, cousins, friends and family. Buenos dias, mamás y papás, abuelas y abuelos, tías y tíos, hermanos y hermanas, primos, amigos y familiares. Felicitaciones a la clase de 2023. Congratulations to the class of 2023. You heard from our speakers, all of our speakers so far, that this is the class that has been through remote learning. But I want to actually unpack a little bit more what this class has actually experienced. The last time the world shut down was in 1918. That means no one else in this room, except for you, have gone through the experience of the world shutting down. And it wasn't just remote school. For those of you who have grown up in the Cleveland system, you finished 8th grade, you went to high school, most of you at this high school or some other high school, thinking it was going to be the same freshman year experience that so many of your friends and peers and brothers and sisters had had ahead of you. And then in March, school ended. We were told it was a 3-week spring break. That sounded pretty cool, pretty fun. And then we were told it wasn't, and it was less cool and less fun. And then we were told that we weren't allowed to go outside for summer either. And freshman year ended. That's the first step of what this class in their 4 years experienced. The next year, we opened in remote. We were trying to figure out not only how to learn through this new technology, but to teach through this new technology. And I think we need to again recognize all of our John Marshall and CMSD educators who helped us get through that remote learning. Something you may not know, and I'll say it just in this room and to the whole live streaming community, but we had to find out how to buy all of the computers you needed, many of which were made in China. We bought them, and you know how they get to America? Under commercial jets who are bringing people back and forth. And know what was not happening? People weren't traveling back and forth. So even getting computers in your hands that sophomore year, yet you made it through that year. Some of you came back for hybrid in the last quarter. Some of you stayed remote for the balance of the year. And then we went into that second summer, the summer of your sophomore year to junior year, feeling pretty good that this might be behind us. It was our first summer learning experience, trying to re-engage, reconnect, catch back up. You came back last year for junior year, started off really, really well, and then Cleveland was ground zero for the Omicron variant. Remember Thanksgiving, December, January, February? That was you. That was your junior year. And this year was the makeup year that you heard Dr. Primus talk about, of all the things you did to still be sitting here today. And no one else who is not in your senior class will ever be able to describe what you have persevered through. So let's start by giving another round of applause to these remarkable young men and women in front of us. As you heard in my introduction, I became CEO 12 years ago. That means that since you were in first grade, I've been watching those of you who've been in our system the whole time grow up, and those of you who have come into our community grow up. I actually was 4 years earlier the CAO, which means you weren't even in school yet when I came to Cleveland. And I've had the opportunity over now 16 years to visit your K-8 schools and your high schools and watch you become the incredible young men and women that you are. And so people know, you may not know, hopefully you do, but people know that I talk about you as my kids. And this is my final set of graduations with my kids. And so with the little time I have today, I want to offer just a little something that I hope you'll take away. I'm going to ask you to do two things with me. We're going to do it together. And I'm going to say to your friends and families and loved ones, there's going to be some great photo moments and some great audience participation coming. So if you don't already have it out, get your phone out, get it ready. If you're still using one of those old things called a camera, you can pull those out too. But we're going to have a little fun here, hopefully, and also celebrate this class. And they told me I'm allowed to be untethered, so that's never a good thing. All right, here's what I need you to do. I need all of our seniors who are about to be graduates to stand up, turn around, and face your family. The best speeches write themselves. All right, students, I need you to put your right hand up in the air just as high as you can reach it. Your right hand as high as you can reach it. Your other right hand. All right, and on the count of three, I'm going to give you some direction. And family and friends, at the count of three, this is when you're going to want to take your picture because something really incredible is about to happen. So your right hand is as high as you can reach it. And on 1, 2, 3, reach higher. All right, turn around, have a seat. I'll tell you what they saw, in case you didn't notice it, and why they were going oohing and on and applauding. So I told you to reach as high as you could reach, and then I counted to 3 and told you to reach higher, and what everybody saw is all of you get 6 inches taller. So either you're all a massive group of liars, which I find really hard to believe, or there must be something else going on. So let's do one more thing and see if we can figure this out. Next thing I need you to do is close your eyes. So if you can still see me, your eyes are open. And I need you to listen to the next sound that you hear. And ladies and gentlemen, friends, families, loved ones, this is the sound I need them to hear. Get up on your feet and celebrate these babies that are your babies about to graduate from John Marshall High School, School of Engineering. Make sure they hear you. Take the roof off this place. Come on now. Show them your love. Make sure they hear their name. That's not bad, but I know you got more in than that. This is your kindergarten. Didn't have any teeth when you sent them to school. Come on now. There you go. There you go. Yeah, these are your sophomores we locked in the house with you. You wanted to get them back to us. Come on, one more time. Knew you asked if I was ready for a little bit of loud cheering and screaming. Were you? So why did we do this? Why did we do this? I just described a singularly most remarkable class. The class that went through all 4 years of high school through the COVID shutdown. And yet, I know that there are some of you sitting here today that thought you weren't going to make it. That said to yourself, I'm not going to be able to get that last credit. I'm not going to pass that OST. I'm not going to be able to get those seals. So many of you are wearing your literacy seals. Weren't going to get those hours. Thought you were going to give up. I know that some of you thought it. Worse, I know that there are people not in here, but people out there who told you you shouldn't be sitting here today because you're black or Hispanic, or because you're an immigrant, or because you're a woman, or because you've experienced poverty, or because you went to an urban public school. But here's what else I know. They are wrong. They're wrong. This diploma that you are about to receive is the same diploma that every student in the state of Ohio is receiving right now. It is not different than theirs. It is not less than theirs. It is the same diploma that every single graduate in the state of Ohio is picking up today, this month, this year. So as someone who has watched you grow up, either as you came into preschool and through our K-8s or as you've come to our community and joined our family, I wish I could leave you the gift when you walk out this door that you would never again agree with me when I said, I know you doubted whether you'd make it. I don't want you ever again to worry about, can I pass that class? Am I worthy of this job? I wish I could take that from you. More than that, I wish I could take from you what I know still faces many of you. That you shouldn't be at this college. That you shouldn't have that job. That you shouldn't be allowed to live in this community. That you shouldn't be able to love the person you love. I wish I could take that from you. But you know what I know. Haters are gonna hate. But here's what I and we can give you. The next time that you start doubting yourself, or the next time that somebody dares to try to stand in your way, I want you to just close your eyes. I want you to remember what it felt like. It felt like, not just sounded like, felt like, to hear this love pour over you. And then I want you to stand up. I want you to reach high. And then I want you to reach higher. Congratulations to the class of 2023 of John Marshall School of Engineering.
Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Gordon. I appreciate it. So, can I have you come back to the stage for 1 second? I do have a token for you. I would like to produce. So, on behalf of the John Marshall School of Engineering graduating class of 2023, we would like to present you with a token of our appreciation for sharing with you in this time. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. So, Dr. Lisa Thomas. All right. So if you're an educator on this stage, please rise to be recognized. On stage guests, please remain standing during the conferring of the diplomas. We are pleased to share that they will pick up their diploma. As they pick up their diplomas, graduates will also be receiving a free device, laptop from PCs for People, that they will take on them in their digital journey. All right. So I'm gonna go down this way.
Good afternoon. Principal Primus, class advisor, members of the faculty, do you attest to the fact that these students here assembled have satisfactorily completed the requisite course of study prescribed by the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and the Ohio Department of Education?
I certify that all students on this stage today have met all the educational requirements of the state of Ohio, the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, and have passed all of the required parts of the graduation and the Ohio State test. These students are now ready to receive their diplomas.
Now, as a result of that attestation, on behalf of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, I have the high honor to bestow upon you the John Marshall School of Engineering class of 2023, your high school diploma, along with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Diana Samiha Albana. New Sheikh. Hermione Urena Cedeno.
Lecherie Rodriguez Ortega. Zinat Yousafzai. Brian Jadiel Camacho Lozada. Asia Brache Cook. William Kamarov. Stacia Nicole Jackson. Sadaf Muhibzada. Jauhar Ahmadi. Lariah Sincere Bass. August Beasley. Lenny Javier Bruno. Zayden Xavier Carpenter. Nayalise Carrasquillo. Donald Casto Jr. Capono Kyle Ching. Alacia Tayara Cordova. Joel Emmanuel Cosme. Monica Annalise Damon. Carrie Elise Delgado Ramos. Janaya Faith Douglas. Gerald Foster. Victoria Garcia Torres. LaVar Hamilton. Jordan Kenneth Hanna. Connor Hanrahan. Joseph Hughes. Evan Jackson. Timothy Jennings, Jr. Anijah Jones. Nathaniel Lopez. Andrea Jasmine Martin. Jimmy Jordy Medina Roa. Julian Mejia. Angel Armando Melendez Garcia. Almar Meslat. Aaliyah Marie Montgomery. Malik Gregory Milton. Mushtaba Nouri. Jaliel Ohani Perez. Julitza Rodriguez Guzman. Luis Fabian Rodriguez Garcia. Tatiana Marie Roman. Yusuf Abdul Wahab Mohammed Saab. Paul Stephen Salcedo Castillo. Aya Shakir. Richard Dwayne Smith. Noor Ahmad Tadbir. Nicholas John Tillett. Viviana Torres Dorado. Frankie Ariel Vega Ortiz. Javion Wilson. Danielle Sacagawea Woodrow. Rodina Yasin. Ali Yusufzai. Zainab Yusufzai.
Is he done? Okay. On behalf of the Board of Education of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District and Mayor Justin Bibb and Chief Executive Officer Eric S. Gordon, I'm pleased to congratulate the young men and women of the John Marshall School of Engineering, class of 2023. I'm also pleased to extend congratulations to all the friends and family members that are here because I know the work that you had to do to get them to this point. And my only word of advice is, please stay in Cleveland. You are the future of our city. You are the next leaders. And yes, young men, I expect big things from you. From all of you, because you are the future of Cleveland. Congratulations.
At this time, we ask that all graduating seniors please stand. The tassel is worn on the right side of the mortarboard as a symbol of change. I have the great honor and privilege to declare the John Marshall School of Engineering class of 2023 to be graduates of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your mortarboards as a sign that you are an alumni of the Cleveland Metropolitan School District.
Congratulations, class. Ladies and gentlemen, we share in the celebration of your children's achievements. As we conclude our ceremonies, please allow the graduates to process out first before you greet them. They will all gather in the courtyard for photos. We ask that you please exit directly out of the building. Again, the photos from today's graduation will be available via a QR code on the back of your program. Thank you for attending our annual commencement services for John Marshall School of Engineering. Thank you, class of 2023, for all of the memories, the laughs, and the good times. I want you to stand proud in this accomplishment and remember that you will always have a home here at John Marshall. We will truly miss you all. Thank you, congratulations, and good afternoon.